Tragic recent wave of kids bullied to the point of suicide.
Have you ever had a crush on a girl?
Gay teenagers
I am a bisexual.
attack on their religion.
I grew up in a really Catholic family.
Legitimize homosexuality.
From the time I was little, I knew I was different.
I never was out to anybody growing up.
Maybe I just won't say anything.
Torturing kids emotionally, both in school and online.
I got picked on a lot by people who were really close to me.
It started in 5th grade. I actually remember the exact instance.
It was not something that was accepted in my town, in my family.
I know that things may seem really bad right now.
Everybody has a bad experience in their lives.
I had been teased since I was a kid for a bunch of different things, and I wasn't about to tell my tormentors this other new factoid about myself that they could shove in my face.
A lot of the kids from the other schools who didn't know me that well kind of started harassing me a lot in school. I was getting pushed into lockers.
I had trusted someone and they had kind of gone behind my back and shoved me out of the closet.
It feels terrible to hide because I've done it.
And no one really had a name for what I was. And if they did, it wasn't one that I liked.
I always looked at women and I was like, women are extremely attractive. And I looked at men and I was like, men are extremely attractive.
When I got into high school, I actually started actively speaking out against gay rights in an attempt to cover it up, I guess, stifle it.
There wasn't a difference in love.
You're going through lots of things and you don't really know where you fit in the world, but when you figure it out, you choose where you want to be.
There was something that was missing from my experience, and I don't think I realized it until I came to Wheelock.
Wheelock is a place that supports LGBTQ, and this is an environment where not only you should feel comfortable, you should be respected, you should feel appreciated, and you should know that this is a place where you can be successful.
The experience of someone bullying you can make you feel extremely vulnerable and isolated and worthless, and that's the time when, of all times, when it's important to really think about who in your life you can reach out to for a hug or a kind word or some support or just to be with, and not to let experiences like bullying separate you from some sources of love and support and connection. I think that's the hardest thing to do, is to know that you need to stay connected to those people who really care about you and let them help you deal with whatever the experiences are that you're having.
Every opportunity, regardless of how injurious, it's an opportunity for change. So despite what you're seeing now, I encourage you to look ahead to the future, know that there's possibility, there's potential, there's opportunity, there's capacity, and we all have it. And we have it not by ourselves, but when we partner with each other in this kind of way to make a difference that will change our world, which is what Wheelock is all about.
You should have the knowledge to know that you never walk alone.
Try to realize that you're not alone.
After working with adolescents for 12 years now, I can say that in my experience and what I've seen, it does get better. It really does.
I ended up joining the theater in my school.
As a freshman, just as many freshmen here on this campus, I went and joined just about every single club possible, from Best Buddies to Sign Choir to class council, and then I found GSA.
It's really helpful to know when you're in middle school and high school that it's going to get better, but I just won't tell you that because nobody told me.
No matter what, we all still deal with ourselves, and there are some parts of ourselves that we don't yet know how to handle. But the truth of the matter is that every single piece of you is meant to be there. It's meant to be a part of you, and it's a beautiful thing.
you're going to find some people who really like you, who care about you, who love you just for who you are.
And I found those people in my life who accept me for who I am and who I know that I can share anything with.
Coming to college, you don't have to see those people ever again if you don't want to. People get nicer, and the ones that don't really matter.
I know things might seem really dark right now, but don't worry, one day you're going to find a group of friends who accepts you for exactly who you are.
It gets better. It gets better. It gets better!
It gets so much better.
It gets better, I promise.
The future is bright, and even though it seems like the world is ending and this is horrible, it's going to be amazing in the end.
We all encounter self-doubt and worries, but no matter what, you're worth it, and each piece of you is worth it. No matter what is going on right now or what has gone on in the past, your future is worth it, and you need to be there to live it.